MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading off tonight for Boston, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
0-1, here it comes. Off
Nope,
the plate and
that's
in.
inside.
It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time.
Batting second,
1 away.
the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you
Batting
fall
third,
behind an account.
the
1 and 2,
shortstop,
you're probably expecting
Xander
some sort of off-speed
Bogaerts.
pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Zero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Luis Severino will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
First offering on its
Cain.
way. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, one ball, one strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Batting third, the right
And
fielder.
with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? And the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
So 1-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez to the track. Gone! Solo home run, his first homer here in the series as the Brewers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Aaron Day.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Oh,
Strike
one's the
1.
count.
He's really getting the better of him
No
now.
balls,
It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way.
Good
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Martinez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Settling in now, C.J. Cron. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Rafael
Devers, the next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And this is low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike. A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to
Batting
me that
seven,
the moment
the
isn't
right
too
fielder,
big for him. He's slowing the
Milwaukee.
game down. He looks terrific.
Betts.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
D-Rod.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2.
Ball
An
1.
off-speed pitch taken for a
The
ball.
count is 1-2.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back at the track and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. His first homer so far in the series, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
Into the
Blake
box now, Blake Swihart. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw.
Leading off
5, 6, and 7 here to start the third half of the second.
Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
That's ball 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now the changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually
Batting
they're
6.
trying for a swing and
The
miss.
second
Throw that
baseman.
pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 6 tries. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's
Fastball
upstairs.
too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Not close. It's 2-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Chrome moving to his left. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox on top, 2-1. At the plate, Luis Severino.
Leading off
We
for
are
the
all
Red
set
Sox,
to begin the 3rd
the
inning in this
pitcher, number
one.
40, Luis Severino.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
D-Rod.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Late
0-2 is the
decision to
count.
swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Second base.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be
Ladies and
reviewed.
gentlemen,
So the umpires will get on the board with the replay
previous
operations
play.
center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets
Upon
come off,
review,
and the
the
runner
umpires
is
have upheld
safe.
the
So the
call
ruling is
safe at
confirmed,
first
and they'll
base.
lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down
Now
in the
batting,
zone, gets
the
him to hit it
center
on the
fielder,
ground, but obviously
Jackie
the result
Bradley
wasn't what he wanted.
Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1.
Ball one.
And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So it's first and second with two men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Looking at his career totals, Martinez is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Boston strands a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Manny Pino. They'll need him to get something going here.
Manny Pino.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh,
Too
that's
high,
okay.
1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looped out toward third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Davies.
Stepping in now, Zach Davies. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one.
You're out.
On to first, but not in
he's
time
safe.
as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The center fielder,
He got the
number
bunt down,
6.
but he didn't deaden it enough.
Lorenzo.
Really good job by the first baseman to
King.
charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count.
Next for
0-2,
Milwaukee.
right? You have to protect for the
left
fastball.
fielder,
You have to look for the soft
Christian.
stuff down and away. You're really
Yelich.
at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take
Ball
a look
one,
at
no
ball
strike.
1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Leading off for Boston, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Fly out there coming on the
right
fastball.
fielder,
Seems like an appropriate
Mookie
time to check out our
Betts.
pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun.
Leading off,
They'll look to get
Brewers,
something going here and even this game up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A ball and no strikes.
That's
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center.
The first baseman, number 7,
number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Eric Thames. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings of this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings in this
that
pitch
third
unless
baseman,
it's really moving.
Travis
So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
D-Rod.
He'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. Waved
No
at
ball,
and missed,
two
and he's
strikes.
behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, Blake Swihart.
Leading off
He's
for
in
the
to
Red
get
Sox,
things going here in
the
inning number
catcher,
5.
Blake Swihart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for
0-1.
strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
Standing in, Luis Severino. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing.
I got the
2.
count 0-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good
The
job
batter,
tying
number
him
10,
up inside on that
second baseman,
strikeout pitch. It
Eduardo
wasn't even in the strike zone,
Nunez.
but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first
That's
pitch
outside.
misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
D-Rod.
1-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Shaw is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Brewers,
now at the plate, Mike
the second baseman.
He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. To his left, Nunez. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's
1
the
ball,
fastball
1 strike.
that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Now batting, Jackie
Leading off
Bradley
for
Jr.
Boston,
He's 0
the
for
center
2
fielder,
thus far in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now at the plate,
Xander
Bogaerts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. To short. Arcia gloves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now
Good
batting,
pitch right there
left
to run the
fielder,
2-seamer in on his
J.D.
hands and bunch him up.
Martinez.
And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. high in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please.
Is going to come off the bench
hitting for
as
the
he'll
Brewers.
be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Keon Broxton.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a fastball
outside.
off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with another 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs turning. He's headed for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The
Finally,
center
a little
fielder.
something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Lorenzo Kane.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
From the stretch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Schweihart is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads 1 They're down 2-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here.
Your attention, please.
Is on to pitch from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start
Brewers.
inning number 7.
Number 31, Les Lynn.
Striding in for Boston, C.J. Cron.
Leading off
Start
for
the
the Red
7th
Sox,
in what's been a
the first
fast-moving
baseman,
pitcher's duel
C.J.
today.
Cron.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Ball.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Riding into the box, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Braun looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and with it the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Mookie Betts will dig in again, and as
Now
he
back.
does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Braun has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Ready for another shot now. Blake Swihart. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting,
I don't think
the pitcher,
fielding is important.
Luis
Instead of a routine out, you got a
Severino.
guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box now, Luis Severino, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Schweihart, a runner at second with one away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you
The
do it
batter,
with a
number
guy in
10,
scoring position.
second baseman,
Those are the times you really want
Eduardo
to see a guy battle
Nunez.
and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Ball one.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Ready with the 1-2. Good job. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Red
it's
Sox
time
strike for 2
the
on the
traditional
2-run homer.
7th inning
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and
stretch.
stretch. It's now 4-1 Boston. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames. Due up for the 4,
Leading
5,
off
and 6
the
hitters,
Brewers,
and they're hoping that this
the
is the
first
part of the
baseman,
lineup that can get
Eric.
something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Behind 0-2 now.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And it's fouled away. Thames behind 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And right into the shift.
Foul ball.
This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball
That's
2.
inside.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Prone over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. plate, Travis Shaw, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And
one ball,
waste pitch there. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Here you
Started
go.
to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone! A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. His first homer here in the series, and the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty D, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the
Now
hitters
batting,
are on point, the pitchers
the
are
second
making very
baseman.
good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about execute pitches,
Okay.
and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Second home run of the series, and it's slipped to a 4-3 game. A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with Show Track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out.
Catcher,
That's
number
gonna upset
9.
you, thinking that
Ready.
But, you know, you heard all the time,
Pena.
baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to
Ladies
be
and
the winner,
gentlemen,
but he is
your attention,
responsible
please.
for the tying run at
Now
first.
pitching for the Red Sox, number
Called to the
44.
bullpen now is
Luke
Luke Gregerson will take
Gregerson.
over here on the mound. In now, Manny Pena. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he is in there. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Your attention, please.
Come on to pinch
Pinch
hit
hitting
here in
for
a
the
big
Brewers.
spot.
Number 24, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
I got
Slider
1 ball, 1
taken
strike.
here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Ball 2.
And he missed with it up
I got
and
the count.
in
2
to
and
even
2.
things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Crone is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Boston's out in front, 4-3.
Your attention,
Been
please.
summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
do
the
so to
Brewers.
start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Gandable.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll
Leading
have
off
a
for
new
the Red
pitcher
Sox,
waiting for him as we
the center
begin their
fielder,
half of the 8th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The next 0-2. Misses.
I got
That's
the count.
ball
1
1.
and 2.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
2-2.
Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Neither guy given in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Ball 4, that's
and
up.
a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And that at bat will put
Now
a smile
batting,
on any manager's face.
shortstop,
The pitch total of
Xander
the opposing pitcher just keeps
Bogaerts.
going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it. Both teams with 6 hits so far. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Steal! Bradley runs. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Now batting,
Tight game here.
the left fielder,
4-3 our score.
J.D.
We take the opportunity to compare the
Martinez.
performances turned in by the 2 starters. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside,
In
ball
tight
1.
here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes
that's off
now
the
to the
plate.
Red Sox
Ball 2.
left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Visiting Red Sox
Now
on
batting,
top in the
the
8th
first
inning as you
baseman,
get a look at the line
C.J.
score to this point.
Cron.
Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-1.
D-Rod.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bradley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher entering
Now
the fray
pitching
now.
for
It'll be the
Boston,
hard-throwing right-hander
number
Craig
46,
Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich.
He'll
Leading
lead
things
off
off here in this
Brewers,
one-run
the
contest.
left fielder,
This thing's far from
Christian
over, even though we're moving into the back end of this
Yelich.
game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Count
Off the
1-0.
plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
That's a
Maybe
ball.
trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside,
Count.
3-0 now. Line hard to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting
The right fielder, number 8.
That was an
Ryan.
absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
D-Rod.
One away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's
0-1
0-1.
for count.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Crone will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
The first baseman,
That's
number
exactly
7.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly
No
in the
balls,
hole,
2
0-2.
strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Kimbrel's ready. Here's the 0-2. Crone is there.
He's
and
out.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds at 4-3. Standing in, Rafael Devers.
Leading
He
off for
homered
the Red
earlier
Sox,
and is 2 for 3
the
to
third
this point.
baseman.
Well, Matt, this is one of
Rafael
the problems. This guy's a
Devers.
good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. One bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball that time.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Blake Swihart.
Digging in now, Blake Swihart. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On, he pops it up. Shaw ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And in case you're wondering, here's what the Red Sox have remaining on their bench should they choose to make a move here.
Kimbrel.
Dustin Pedroia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
No balls and one strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Grounded back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
Comes out of the bullpen
now
to
pitching for the
shut
Red
things
Sox.
down here in the ninth.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Striding in to start the ninth.
Leading off
Shaw.
the Brewers.
They'll need him to get
the
something
third
going
baseman.
here.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. Two-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to two strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
One out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Boston Red Sox even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Luis Severino is the winning pitcher of record. Zach Davies pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox.